Hello guys, this is the SWTOR guy here. Hello guys, this is the SWTOR guy here. Welcome to some big news which just came out not so long ago about the 5.2 patch Iokath, or more for Iokath, whatever. So pretty much I wanted to talk about first of all how you get access to it. So what is the requirements for Iokath to enter or join or whatever. The only requirement is to access the new story content is your character must be 70. But to be perfectly honest, I don't want to read the rest of it because basically is the mission pretty much the Forgotten World. You cannot accept it unless you are not level 70. So even though if you are on your ship, you can still try to get that quest, but that is not gonna happen unless you are level 70. But that means you need to get subscribed, I think, to get level 70, because the preferred status players and free-to players definitely not level 70 for sure. So that means they need or you need to be on level 70, and also to check out the new stuffs around, which is pretty big news, because in Iokath there will be new stuffs coming around. So first off, in open world PvP, enemies and allies will determined by the faction you choose to fight for, not the faction your class is a part of. So what this means, there is an example. If you're a trooper who choose to fight for the Republic, you will be flagged as an enemy against a Jedi Knight who is fighting for the Empire. So it doesn't really matter which class you are. Doesn't really matter which faction you are. If you want to choose between the Empire and Republic, you can choose. And it's only gonna matter on Iokath. If you're gonna go outside of Iokath, it's gonna be the same. But as I said, I know this one is happening. I speculated months before about it in one of my top 5s, where this Empire against Republic is not gonna be matter, and it's gonna be just pretty much alliances versus alliances, or faction versus faction. And this is it. We got it. And we getting a huge open world PvP behind it as well. You will able to loot Iokath specific currency, which means there will be a new currency then from other players that you kill. You will not actually be stealing that currency from them, but it will drop them similar to how it works for NPCs. So pretty much, if you're killing a player, you will getting this new currency, which is gonna be something. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it a new currency. On Iokath, you can spend that currency to do special things, such as piloting a walker. You will be able to pilot the walker in the same area as other players use said walkers. So pretty much, it can be a walker versus walker fight. It can be anything. But there is more stuffs in there. And probably the currency is gonna be dropping from missions to NPCs, such as as they said, it's gonna be same as the NPC. So probably the NPC is gonna drop it. Probably that one is gonna drop it, so on. So there will be multiple weapons, I think. This is just speculation, by the way, so I don't know too much about it. But you can do special stuffs behind like pretty much this new currency. You can buy these type of weapons. How do you want to call it? Weapons, what you can use in PvP. So maybe, I think the famous ones, which I actually wanted to speculate, but I don't know. So the walker is definitely used in Knights of the Fallen Empire Eternal Throne. What else? A spy thing, but I don't know, is that gonna be true? I mean, I don't know. A mouse droid would be nice. And I don't know, some kind of Iokath thing, but we'll see about that. But the main thing is, this will be open world. So I don't know how this thing is gonna work out, but as I I don't know if it's gonna be like PvP, like actually PvP open world, or is it gonna be like that area where you can go in and still go into the PvP like instance or whatever? But I don't think it's gonna happen. If they wanted to bring out an open world PvP back again, then this will be laggy for sure. First of all, because in the Elam PvP that one was laggy, but I don't know how they managed to done that. But still, I think I tried a lot of open world PvP back in the days. I went into Voss. I went into when the Conquest came out to a lot of planets. It was fine by then, but there was not much people around in that time. So I don't know. I will see about that. But to be perfectly honest, I like this. Probably the new currency, by the way, back to the currency stuff. You can buy also more stuff. So I don't know. They said there will be reputations. So I think you can use that currency to buy reputation stuffs. I think so. That just makes sense, to be perfectly honest. I don't know if there is anything else will be there, but we'll see. Moscow is just gonna release the coming weeks the news about everything, and I'm gonna try to say more stuff as I can. There was one question here. I assume this only affects the in PvP instances, not in PvE instances. That's what I asked, and that is that this currency is not just lootable from players. There are PvP impacts to faction selections. I will go into that in a separate post. Yes, you can get currency from all other planets in addition to players. Oh, all over the planet in addition to players. So pretty much if you're killing a player, then pretty much you will getting that currency. But that is just going to be a huge open world PvP fight. I don't know how this is going to go, to be perfectly honest. Because if, for example, a lot of people decided to, okay, we're just going to go into Iokath and we're just going to buy 10 walkers each. We're just going to go into the Imperial place and smash it. Because that can go, actually. That is how it can go. Pretty much you can get walkers for 10 people or 20 people or even a guild. Then pretty much they can just run through you, stomp you, things like that. I don't know how the walkers damage and armor is gonna be, because maybe one guy or another can kill a walker, but I don't know the health of the walkers yet. But we'll see about that in the coming weeks, because the open world PvP sounds good. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm just a little bit afraid that this can go really, really bad if they not gonna like not gonna watch the consequences behind it. If it's something is gonna be really overpowered and something is not gonna be overpowered, we'll see about it. But until then, I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash the thumbs up, and I will see you guys next